everybody. Welcome to Happier Through Movement Academy. It's Loren here. Today, I'm going to be breaking down 7 common mistakes that are keeping you from losing weight. Let's get started, shall we? Mistake number 1 is not drinking enough water. So many people, when they first come to me for help with weight loss, don't realize how important water is to losing weight. The process of lipolysis, which is the breakdown of fat in the body, has to have water there to even happen. If there's no water, there's no losing fat, period. End of story. So make sure that every morning when you get up, you drink at least 20 to 30 ounces of water, and then throughout the day, make sure you drink at least 2 liters of water. Getting started early helps maintain your body's fat-burning efforts throughout the day, and then drink water throughout the day to keep it going. Now, there was a study in 2016 that showed even very mild dehydration slows down lipolysis efforts in the body. So this is way more important than you might think it is. So go out there, enjoy a nice glass of water, and get ready for mistake number 2. Mistake number 2 is not picking a diet that's right for you. There are so many diets out there, and to be honest, most of them work. You have, separating plates, you have the keto diet, you have the Atkins diet, you have my Kickstarter diet. The truth is, all of these diets will help you lose weight in some way or another. Some might be better than others, but at the end of the day, they're all probably going to help. The goal is for you is to pick one that will fit your lifestyle, something that you can do for a little while and not be driven crazy by it. If you're someone who likes to munch on things throughout the day, maybe intermittent fasting isn't a good choice for you because it's so different from what you're used to doing, it'll probably drive you crazy. Now, for me, intermittent fasting is something that would work really well. I'm good at going long periods of time without food. But for some of my clients, they like to eat regularly. They like to munch. They like to have things in their hands. And so I don't recommend that to them. Even though it works, it's not going to work for them. So make sure that when you're choosing a diet, when you're choosing lifestyle changes to help you with your weight loss, find one that actually makes sense in your life. Okay, mistake number 3, which kind of plays off the last point, is thinking that healthy foods equal skinny foods. There are lots of great healthy foods out there that are very nutrient dense. Things like nuts and avocados and fruits and all sorts of things that are very good for your health, but aren't necessarily good for losing weight. These are 2 completely different things. A single avocado, even though it's very healthy for you, has over 300 calories just by itself. That's like 2 cans of soda in an avocado. You sit down with a bowl of guacamole, at least if I sit down with a bowl of guacamole, I can eat 7, 8, 1,000 calories without even thinking about it. And so understanding that just because a food is healthy for you doesn't necessarily mean it's going to help you lose weight. Mistake number 4 is drinking liquid calories. It is so easy to overeat in today's environment that we don't want to compound the problem by drinking calories. Things like soda, juice, alcohol, those things are calories that we won't notice, that don't fill us up, that don't satisfy us. And so I can easily drink a liter bottle of soda and still be hungry and not even notice. And that's an extra 1,000 calories that I just put into my body. That's 1/3 of a pound of fat by itself. It's so easy to overdrink calories. So the best practice if you're trying to lose weight is to avoid them entirely. Drink things like green tea, coffee without creamer, even diet sodas that don't have calories in them are better off for weight loss than their counterparts. The 5th big mistake that a lot of my clients tend to make before they work with me is trying the same thing over and over. If you tried a diet before and it didn't work for you, that means that diet probably wasn't right for you. If you have to constantly cheat on your diet, if it's not satisfying you, if you just feel bad while doing it, we need to try and find a different approach. When you try something you've tried before, not only do you still have a high chance of failure, but you're going to be reminded of the fact that it already didn't work for you once. And that little bit of doubt is going to be constantly in your mind and feeding your insecurities. And it's going to make the process so much harder. Every time you start again, every time you fall off the diet wagon and you start back up, change something, even if it's something small. That way, there's something different, it's a fresh start, it's a fresh chance, and you won't be reminded as much of previous failures. Mistake number 6 is not sleeping enough. I'm not going to get too in-depth about the body's hormones or circadian cycles or rhythms and things like that, but just know that your body needs sleep. It's how your body fixes itself. It's how your body repairs itself and recovers. If you're not getting between 7 and 9 hours of sleep every night, I mean, with some exceptions, you'll be okay. But if you're not getting that most nights, then your body doesn't have a chance to take care of itself. The more tired you are, the more you eat. It's a fact. There's so many studies out there that show when you're tired, you eat more. When you're tired, you're more grumpy. When you're tired, you're more emotional. When you're tired, you're just plain more hungry. So make sure when you set your alarms, you go to bed early, wake up nice and ready to take on the day, ready to take on your diets, and change the world and change how you feel. The 7th big mistake that people make all the time is not realizing that their body weight can fluctuate pretty dramatically from day to day, even hour to hour, without having anything to do with how much fat they have. You can weigh yourself in the morning, after lunch, and after dinner, and I guarantee you're going to get 3 very different results. It's important to realize that that number on the scale is just a baseline number. It's not precise. It's not telling you how much fat you have. There's so many things that go into that number. Things like how much water your body retains, even where you're at on your period or your cycle, or menopause or andropause for men. All of those things can dramatically change your weight, whether you're bloated, what you ate the night before. All of those things matter, and they all come into account. So don't beat yourself up if one day you weigh yourself and you have an extra 2 pounds, because I promise you, you didn't gain 2 pounds of fat overnight. It didn't happen. You won't lose 2 pounds of fat overnight. You won't gain it. You'll have to keep in mind that things change. Now, it is important to weigh yourself so that way you can see your general trend. But don't beat yourself up if it changes from day to day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these 7 common mistakes can help you on your weight loss journey. If you're looking for that little extra push, if you're looking for someone to help you get over the edge and really achieve your weight loss goals, go to the link in my description. I'm going to have a link there. It'll take you to my website where you can find a ton of information on weight loss and health and cardiovascular health and all of the things that you need to live a happy and healthy life. And leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm happy to look through and do whatever I can to help you out. And have a wonderful day.